our second speaker of tonight's meeting, Toastmasters Saaniya Hashmi with the speech title, The Valuable Gift. The Valuable Gift, Toastmasters Saaniya Hashmi.
If only I were more pretty looking, like our guest Hara over there. If only I had bigger eyes, like our considered A.D. Khurram. If only I had a better personality, like Mary. Oops, I was wrong. If only. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening.
We're all told that it's extremely important to be yourself. And it's true. Being yourself is extremely important because at one point or the other, we all have been hurt by being fake, either to ourselves or the others. But being yourself goes much deeper than you can imagine. What does it take for one to be yourself? I believe that when you're guided by integrity, your words and actions align, and your words and thoughts align, and your actions start aligning with your principles. Your conduct starts speaking for yourself. It becomes more persuasive than just your words. But how do we know what integrity looks like in a person? Integrity is doing what's right, even when no one is looking. At the age of 42, suddenly single and with no work, Deborah found herself in a pit. Wherever she applied for work, she was either overqualified or underaged. Overaged or underqualified. When her husband suddenly left town, she wondered what she could do, how she could survive. So for the next 8 or 9 months, she started studying real estate. Finally, after getting a job, she tried and tried, using every single technique given to her by her friends and colleagues at the firm, yet failed to sell a single property. Deborah wondered what she could do more. Later, she realized that she had no professional value to add. She was giving up. For her birthday, her friend bought her tickets to a symposium, a sales symposium. We all know how much we like symposiums. She was very reluctant to go, but yet, just because of her friend, she went. The tall and handsome speaker over there said, "If you want to sell something, add value. If you want to earn money," he said, "add value. If you want to earn a lot of money, add a lot of value." Weird man, she thought. Somehow gaining the courage in front of all the people, she stood up and asked him a question. "What if you want to earn a lot of money fast?" He laughed and said, "Find a way to add a lot of value fast." She had no idea what to do with this. And for another year, she tried and tried, but didn't succeed. She gave up, finally, and thought the next day that she'd go to the office and resign. She goes to the office the next day and starts clearing out her desk when she realizes that she had one more client to attend. It's already over, she thought, so why not? Out of pure obligation, she goes to the client and takes her to the house. On the way to the house, they chatted about random stuff, silly stuff. They would chit. She was so confident that this was going to be her last ever thing. She didn't even bring the technicalities sheets to the sales. It was the most sloppy, unprofessional, disgraceful sales in the history of real estate. And guess what? She sold the house. Later that day, she went home and realized that she had learned something else throughout these years. And it was not from the technicalities, it was not from the books, but it was from her friends and family. She had learned how to care. She had learned how to value others, make them feel good about themselves. And that is what everyone wants. That is what the world wants, always has, and always will. Ladies and gentlemen, whatever your training is, whatever your field of expertise is, the most important thing you have to remember about yourself is that you are your most important commodity. You have to feel good about yourself and never let others bring you down. What is the main part you need to reach your goal? It's the people skill, something we learn at Toastmasters. But what is this people skills? Is it being nice or caring to people? Or is it being a good listener? That's all helpful, but that's not the core of it. The core of it is you. It all begins with you. Ladies and gentlemen, as long as you are confident and you do not act or put on a fake face, you can truly reach people. And that comes in handy when you have to present or offer anything. Be your true self, because what you have, the most important gift you have to offer is you. Back to you, Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Saaniya, for that speech. I would like to request you all to please maintain a minute of silence in order to feel the balance. The next speaker for this meeting, everything about that particular Toastmaster is an unbelievable fact itself. And a fact that he mentioned to me was that in his 6th grade, he defeated his own maths teacher in a maths calculation without using a calculator, which is a huge, huge thing for a person studying in 6th grade. But first, let's call upon Toastmaster Mudassir's individual evaluator, Toastmaster Jahangir Khan, and a lot of us don't know about the fact that Toastmaster Jahangir Khan is a very, very, very good player of cricket, and he's a very good bowler as well.
We do understand.
So with this, let's call upon the individual evaluator, Toastmaster Jahangir Khan.
Thank you, Master of the Services. That's something really unwrappable.
Unavailable.
Okay, today I'll be evaluating our president, Toastmaster Mudassir Ismail, who will be presenting his ACS Project 1 from Speaking to Inform Manual, Project number 2, Resources for Informing. Let me read out the objectives of his speech. The objectives are: analyze your audience regarding your chosen subject, focus your presentation at the audience level of knowledge, build supporting case of each major point using information gathering through research, effectively use at least